I want to start with you, Sarah, about what Amazon is doing to the retail business, the effect it's having on what we call the brick and mortar. Is it really taking their business away to a substantial degree?
Yes, it absolutely is. And I think what is important to remember at this juncture, because clearly Amazon has been doing this for a couple of decades now, it's that it's getting its tentacles into more buckets. So, for example, this year you saw that they really ramped up their production of private label clothing and of private label consumer packaged goods. So they're threatening new types of competitors in the retail space. You even see this with home furnishings. They're doing much more of an offering in that space, so they're a threat to the likes of Pier 1 or Bed Bath & Beyond in a way they simply weren't even 2 years ago.
So they've gone into retailing now with Whole Foods. What's the next area, if there is another area that they're going to disrupt in terms of retailing?
I think it's really important to watch what happens with food delivery, and I think that's both in grocery and with restaurant delivery. This is a frontier where consumers really do have a lot of desire and need. They want to get these products brought to their doorstep, but so far it's been really hard to figure out how to bring perishables to people's homes in a profitable way, and that's something that Amazon is looking at very closely, and that could prove really disruptive both to grocers and to restaurant chains.
Yeah, and you can obviously see that in how Amazon relates to its consumers, and we have a Whole Foods price chart which basically looks at 25 different items in Whole Foods in Austin and shows the rollover that we've seen ever since Amazon purchased Whole Foods, if we can bring that up. Dan, I want to get your take there. How much more can Amazon bend the cost curve in the grocery space?
Well, Amazon is fundamentally, I think, not a retailing company. I think Amazon is fundamentally a company which accumulates vast quantities of data about consumer behavior and studies how best to mobilize that information. The reason that grocery retailing is a difficult industry in which to eke out profits is precisely how difficult it is to know when you're selling perishable stuff what's going to sell in a particular place in a particular time. I think that at the end of the day, they're going to make a big improvement in the efficiency of Whole Foods, and I think it's going to turn out to be much more profitable enterprise.